Today's battle is between Manda and Ebirah. This is another episode of Kaiju Wars. So yeah, let's get on with it. Shall we? So yeah, we have. So Manda was a Godzilla. Was a. It was actually its own movie monster in the film Atragon, but it made another film made by Toho, which is the studio that makes Godzilla movies. Yeah, Toho doesn't you know always make Godzilla movies. It has some variety too. Anyways, Mando filmed in the was featured in the film Atragon, which was its own movie film where he was depicted as the bad guy. And then he was Godzilla's ally, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And almost all the ways he always died by getting frozen. Bruh. Anyways, Ebirah. Ebirah is a giant lobster from the movie Ebirah Horror of the Deep in 1966, where he fought Godzilla and lost. It was just a giant lobster. So yeah. So Manda. Manda. Anyways, Manda. We're using Millennium Manda. So 2000. This is the 2004 Manda right here, going against the 1966 Ebirah. Anyways, Manda. Is 984 feet long and weighs up to around 66,000 tons. Meanwhile, Ebirah is 164 feet tall. Is around 196 feet long, and is around 25,000 tons. 25,000 tons. That's one dirty ass lobster. Anyways, weapons. Well, Manda's weapons consist of tail slap, constriction, claws, jaws, headbutt. So yeah. He can also swim very fast too. And he can also tolerate hot water too. Now Ebirah. What about you, Ebirah? Well, Ebirah can go on land, so can Manda. But Ebirah's faster on land. But he's even faster in water. Anyways, Ebirah's main weapons usually consist of him jumping towards his opponents and tackling them. He also has his claws. One of them is his main claw, which is right here, and the other is just for, slapping and pimp slapping. That one's just for grabbing. He can also tail slap with his tail. He can swim pretty fast since he's a fucking lobster. So yeah. Anyways, how did they defeat each other? Well, Manda just has to bite the hell out of Ebirah by biting his underbelly. Yeah, that's it. Meanwhile, Ebirah has to crush Manda's skull in order to actually hurt him, or bite or pinch any other type of his area. But if you want to get critical damage, go for the skull. Anyways, let's start, shall we? Anyways, Manda is just swimming along, and then, yeah, he's just minding his business, And then out from the depths, a giant red lobster comes out of nowhere and shrieks at the giant green dragon. It looks like he's blue in the picture, but he's just underwater. And then he shrieks you at the dragon. The dragon is like, "Nani?" So he goes down and roars back at the giant lobster. Both then charge at each other. Ebirah bitch slaps Amanda, but Amanda just keeps biting at his face. This fight takes place in the underwater the Atlantic Ocean. Anyways, these two fight. Amanda curls up in a ball and starts protecting his insides, his underbelly. Amanda starts biting and constricting the giant lobster. And this forces Amanda to get back into its normal form. As a snake, Manda just bites down on, freaking Ebirah. Ebirah is getting bitten in the face and everything. Manda then gets grappled by Ebirah's large claws and then thrown. Ebirah just spins around like a piece of spaghetti, and then just stops, looks ferociously at the giant lobster before again roaring and charging super fast. Ebirah roars back before both make a giant collision. Ebirah constricts and bites off the lesser claw of Ebirah, and Ebirah shrieks in pain. As Manda's just biting on, Manda just Ebirah starts pinching down on the dragon's neck. The dragon is struggling, and he's like, Ebirah is just like strangling him, and then tries to drown him. Well, yeah. Manda tries to escape because he needs to go up to the air to breathe, the surface to breathe. Well, actually, I don't think he needs to do that. Actually, he can just live underwater. Anyways, yeah, Manda then constricts the claw of that Manda's choking him with and starts biting his eyes. Man, Ebirah screeches in pain as Manda starts ripping off his eyes. And now Manda has ripped off both of his eyes. Ebirah then throws Manda, and that's when Manda goes in for the kill. He swims under the giant lobster and bites into his insides, flips his ass over. Ebirah is defenseless at this point, and his legs try to wade Manda away. But he just rips them all up, eats them all, and starts getting rips into his crustacean meal. Ebirah's no more, and Amanda has won before going back to eating his red lobster that he got for free. Verdict. In a fight between Manda and Ebirah, Manda is gonna win most of the time. Even though he has this long, sleek, slender physique, he's a lot faster than Manda when it comes to the water, and plus he has a lot better weapons. Bigger weapons doesn't mean they're better. It just depends on how you use them. Anyways, that's all for today. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. So yes,